It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Thursday, September the 3rd, 2020. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Graveside service for Donald Lee Powell, 81 of Sudan, was held Tuesday morning at the Sudan Cemetery with Terry Wilson officiating. Donald died Friday, August 28th in Lubbock. He was born July the 2nd, 1939 in Lamb County to Forrest and Minnie Hillis Powell. He married Linda Parrish in Sudan September the 7th, 1961. Donald enjoyed his Thursday morning coffee and muleshoe with the boys and the lunches at Tolk Station with his past co-workers. He loved working for the Sudan schools and watching the Sudan Hornet football team. Donald also enjoyed watching westerns and square dancing. He is preceded in death by his wife, parents, and one sister, Wanda Boone. Donald is survived by his two daughters, Lisa Baker and her husband, Reagan of Sudan, and Laura Martin and her husband, Philip of Abernathy. His two brothers, Dwayne Powell of Sudan, Ronald Powell of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and three grandchildren, Jordan Thompson, Trevor Thompson, and Sarah Martin. Two great-grandchildren also survive him, Audrey Thompson and Olivia Thompson. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Sudan EMS, P.O. Box 491, Sudan, Texas 79371. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family of Donald Lee Powell on your prayer list today. Well, the Muleshoe Mules took the field Friday night last week for the first game of the 2020 season and the first game in our new head coach, athletic director Jason Richards' career here at Muleshoe. They didn't come out as the winner, but they played a really good game and looked like they had made progress over the last month during the summer months and were ready to play and had themselves a chance to win there at the end of the game, but didn't quite pull it out. But some of the stats from Muleshoe versus Sundown: the Mules had 43 total plays. They made 158 yards total in the game, 102 passing yards and 56 rushing yards. They had 7 first downs in the game. They were 2 for 10 in third down efficiency and 0 for 2 in fourth down efficiency. They had 1 turnover, and also they had 3 penalties for 25 yards. On offense, the Mules, Zach Hasley passed for 102 yards. He was 11 of 22. His longest pass was for 43 yards. Joey Martinez rushed for 43 yards on 11 carries. Christian Morellis ran for 25 yards on 3 carries. Jeremiah Barone had 2 receptions for 48 yards. Eli Macias had 4 catches for 18 yards. On defense, Brendan Davis had 7 tackles. Jeremiah Barone, Jacob Reyes, and Alex Regalado all had 6 tackles versus Sundown. And Brendan Davis and Irvin Torres both got themselves interceptions, and Matt Fabella pulled in a fumble. So a good loss for the Mules as they looked like they were ready to play this season. They fell 6-0 at Sundown for the kickoff of the 2020 season. Well, we went down there, as we told you last Thursday in our Muletrain News, Thursday afternoon, to Sundown to test our system with the internet there at the press box at Sundown, and it did not go the way that we were hoping it did. They didn't have fast enough internet speeds to handle us in the live stream from the home team, so we had to defer to the home broadcaster there, KLVT, and we filmed it the best way we could to live stream it through my iPhone Friday night, and it all went pretty well except for sometime in the first quarter. My phone overheated as it was over 100 degrees there at kickoff Friday night, and in the first quarter my phone overheated for several minutes, and we had to stop the broadcast and let the phone cool down. But then we got back to it, and it launched everywhere successfully. The live stream did again on the website and YouTube and Twitter, but Facebook Live didn't start back up. So that was noted, and as we do more of these, we'll learn more about the quirks. But you can see these live streams from Muleshoe Mule Games on our website, muleshoetv.com, our Facebook page, Gil Lamb, along with our Channel 6 Muleshoe Facebook page, our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe, and our YouTube channel, which is Gil Lamb Advertising. Our live stream should be very different this Friday night, as we'll be able to stream through our camcorder, and we've set up a second camera to be on the scoreboard and then integrate my laptop into the broadcast as well. So you'll be seeing lots of different things Friday night in our live stream. It's being brought to you versus Lamesa. Golden Tornadoes by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Housing Authority, AIM Bank, Muleshoe Independent School District, Buy Wise Home and Auto, Hereford Feed Ingredients, David and Liz Tips, Wilson Drilling, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, McDonald's Restaurant, Bayley County Electric Cooperative Association, K&K Pharmacy, Irrigation Pumps and Power, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Dell Oil Company, and McCormick Seeds. We'll begin our broadcast this coming Friday, September the 4th, around 6:20 p.m. As about 6:25 p.m. they have scheduled the Senior Spotlight, and of course we'll carry the Senior Spotlight in its entirety, along with, after that, a pregame program, and then at 7 p.m. the kickoff. Prior to that, the national anthem and the school songs will broadcast those in their entirety. And then, of course, at halftime, the full performance of the Mighty M Marching Band, along with some of the Lamesa Band performance. So look for that coming up this Friday night, beginning at 6:20 p.m. from Benny Douglas Stadium. Tickets are on sale for Muleshoe versus Lamesa football game. You need to go by the high school office or the administration office. You have until noon Friday to purchase your tickets for the game. You have to purchase them in advance if you want tickets for tonight's game, Thursday night's game at Lamesa for the JV competition that begins at 6 p.m. You have to purchase them online on lamesaisd.net on their website, so be aware of that. The juniors will have a pregame meal this coming Friday night, September the 4th. The game will be senior night, as we mentioned, against Lamesa. They'll be serving pulled pork sandwiches, chips, and cookies. There will be no deliveries, only dine-in or carry-out. Come support the MHS junior class there at the MHS cafeteria commons area. They will be serving pulled pork sandwiches, chips, and cookies for their pre-game meal. The Mules and the Golden Tornadoes are both 0-1 on the season so far, as Lamesa lost last Friday night to San Angelo Lakeview 8-35. Lamesa is in District 1 3A. The Mules are in 2 3A. The 2 3A district is the Mules, Littlefield, Dalhart, Bushland, and River Road. Lamesa is in with Shallowater, Slayton, Kermit, Denver City, and Brownfield. The roster for the Lamesa game for the Mules are Matt Fabella, number 1, number 2, Judas Reyes, number 3, Eli Macias, 4, Zach Hasley, the quarterback, number 5, Victor Solano, 7, Joe Gutierrez, number 8 will be worn by Brennan Davis, number 11, Irvin Torres, number 12, Joey Martinez, number 13, worn by Jeremiah Barone, 14, Davian McMullen, number 19 is worn by Uriel Vasquez, number 21, Elazar Cisneros, number 22 for the Mules is Christian Morellis. Number 33 is Braden Shipman. Number 50 is Jacob Reyes. Number 51 is Mario Gordardo. Number 52 is Ricardo Gonzalez. Number 53, worn by Doc Gardner. Number 55, Kurt Rodriguez. Number 63, Eric Vasquez. Number 64, Alex Regalado. Number 73, Aaron Espinoza. And number 78, Nick Reyes. Number 79 is Elias Aguirre. And number 80 is Victor Velasquez. Good luck to the Mules Friday night versus Lamesa in their second game of the season. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments. This edition is brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. In an effort to keep up with the latest fraud protection available, First Bank of Muleshoe's My Mobile Money app has been replaced with Secure Lock Equip. Secure Lock Equip is very similar to My Mobile Money, as it is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands, and it's available to all participating card holders. It empowers First Bank's customers to prevent fraud if your card is lost or stolen simply by turning your card off from your phone. Control spending by setting limits on withdrawals or transactions. Customize spending ability of online, mobile, or in-store purchases. Set alert notifications for each time a transaction is made. Block international or out-of-area transactions as well. Download the Secure Lock Equip app from Google Play for Android phones or at the App Store for iPhones Follow the steps to connect to your First Bank of Muleshoe debit cards. If you need more information or help, you can call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515. Check them out online, fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank Secure Lock Equip, available now for Android or iPhone through the Google Play Store or the App Store. The First Bank is member FDIC.
Leal's is the best Mexican food I've ever eaten in my life, and I've been alive for 10 years now. Hi, I'm Isla Reynolds, and I enjoy the phenomenal bean burritos, rice and beans and chips, and seasoning salt. I've been around and eaten lots of Mexican food in 10 years, and Leal's is the best, for sure, with the original being located at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas since 1957.
Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas, supporting the Mules and Lady Mules. Get your Muleshoe Mule flags here now. All proceeds benefit the Muleshoe Athletic Booster Club. The manager's special for September is the Bypass Lopper and Pruner set, regularly $24.99, now slashed to $9.97 while supplies last. Kids masks are just in, and also a new selection of reasonably priced N95 masks. Get a box of 20 now at Frying Cox. Another manager special for September is the 32-gallon rectangle wheeled trash can, marked down to $14.99. Frying Cox also has just replenished their stock of antibacterial hand wash and soap, hand sanitizer, and lots to choose from, and disinfectant sanitizers as well. A second special of the month for September is get 2 for $6 mix or match, the 9.8-ounce clear silicone sealant and 12-ounce foam sealant, all available now at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Well, Saturday morning, an inmate at the Bayley County Jail escaped, and he escaped around 9:48 a.m. Mark Lucio. He was captured later on Saturday afternoon, according to the City of Muleshoe Police Department. That their Facebook page at 3:15, they put out a notice that the at-large fugitive had been apprehended by law enforcement personnel at a home in Abernathy, and is now in custody. A few days later, according to KAMR out of Amarillo and Judd Baker, Muleshoe native, writing on their website that a second man, Juan Anthony Cordero, 25, was arrested by the U.S. Marshal Service in Plainview for his assistance in that Bayley County jail escape. You can read all those stories in their entirety on our Twitter feed, bottom left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com. That's Judd Baker writing for KAMR, the network affiliate there in Amarillo. Earlier in the week, we named a new sweetheart, Charles and Margaret Hamilton, some very sweet people indeed that we love dearly. And Margaret just retired recently from AIM Bank, where she worked for over 40 years for, of course, at the end, AIM Bank, but most of her years were at Muleshoe State Bank. And congratulations to Charles and Margaret, and we hope that you both enjoy your retirement years. You can hear that full Sweetheart program available at muleshoetv.com. Click on the Sweetheart link at the top center of the page. Well, we hate it that we had a technical problem Sunday morning from the First United Methodist Church, as we didn't get that program recorded, as we had an audio plug that had been disconnected unbeknownst to anyone up there, but we worked on that Wednesday evening and got it fixed, so we'll have the First Methodist back in line for this coming Sunday. Of course, join us every Sunday afternoon for the delayed audio feeds from First United Methodist Church along with Calvary Baptist Church, and the message there from Brother Jeff Kaufman. We do a live stream every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. from the First Baptist Church on our website, muleshoetv.com. And this week, the message will be from Dr. Stacy Connor. The message is called "This is a Love Story" from Judges 13 through 16. So look for that coming live 11 a.m. Sunday morning from the First Baptist Church and Dr. Stacy Connor. It is time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy. First, a message from our sponsor. K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, reminds you that they can customize anything for you, including stickers. Also, they can customize masks, shirts. They can do cups as well. Call them at 806-272-7511 for more information on their ability to customize anything that you need. They can work with you. Also, they remind you that flu season is quickly approaching. Are you ready? Here's some things you can do now to prepare. Get your annual flu vaccine now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Stock up on supplies like tissues, hand soap, pain relievers, and fever reducers. Practice proper hand washing. Disinfect frequently touched surfaces and fill your pantry with drinks and comfort foods. Lots of that can be done right now at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe. Call them 806-272-7511. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Don't forget, you can come in. They will also deliver for you to anywhere in the Muleshoe area, and you can use their convenient drive-through there on the west side of the building. K&K Pharmacy, right here in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, we've just continued to be totally unlucky with rain here in 2020 in Muleshoe. As our totals for the month of August, Muleshoe only received 68/100ths of an inch of rain, and the Earth Mesonet Station just next to Toke Plant got an inch and 14/100ths rain. And we just got a few sprinkles out of the last 5 or 6 days when we did have some decent rain chances. Nothing much accumulated here at the National Weather Service station at our house in Muleshoe, and neither at the Mesonet station. Our rain chances have discontinued for the rest of the week into the weekend, but then we'll have some rain chances midweek next week. Sunny, high near 95 today for Thursday. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northeast Thursday afternoon. Clear with a low around 58. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight Thursday. Sunny on Friday, high near 91 for Mules versus Lamesa. Northeast winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming east-southeast in the afternoon. Clear Friday night, low around 59. Sunny, high near 92 for Saturday. South-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, clear, low around 60 degrees. Sunny on Sunday, high near 94. Southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Then Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 61. Monday for Labor Day, sunny, high near 96 degrees. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Labor Day night, mostly clear, low around 59. Tuesday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 80 degrees, so much cooler for Tuesday. Tuesday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 46. Wednesday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high only 71 for Wednesday, so it's going to get quite a bit cooler, more fall-like temperatures beginning on Tuesday as a cold front runs through the area. High only around 80 during the day Tuesday, low at 46, so quite crisp for Tuesday night. Wednesday, high only at 71, but the cooler weather will also bring moisture and rain chances into the area beginning Tuesday night, and Wednesday, so pray for rain. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. The Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program here is in desperate need of immediate volunteers for their meal delivery here in town. If you can spare an hour on weekdays to help feed seniors in Muleshoe, please contact Judy Kaufman there at the courthouse in the Office of the Aging. You can call her 806-272-3647, or if you go in person, go into the south door, and she is the first office on your left. They are in immediate need of volunteers to deliver meals here for the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program in the city of Muleshoe. Contact Judy Kaufman, 806-272-3647, or see her at Suite 110, which if you enter the south door of the courthouse, it's the first office on your left. Well, yesterday on Wednesday, the Muleshoe Bayley County Office of Emergency Management released new numbers, and we're staying right where we have been for weeks now, with only 6 active cases There have been 247 positive cases here in Bayley County. 236 have recovered, and sadly 5 deaths related to COVID-19 here in Bayley County. So we remain low, and that's a great thing, especially now as school started up and football and all the activities related with football in the fall and school. So 6 active cases. Sherry Harrison, our Bayley County judge, did file with the state of Texas for an exemption to the executive order GA-29, the mask order from the governor, and we have remained below 20 active cases for now 30 days as of yesterday here in Bayley County. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hello, I'm Keith Coby with the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic. As we continue in this pandemic, your health is our utmost concern. We continue to work diligently to make the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic a safe place for you and your family. Most importantly, during this time, it is essential to keep up with your routine exams so we can help you address your medical problems before they get out of control. As always, please continue to practice CDC guidelines by wearing a mask in public areas and while visiting us. Please remember to stay 6 feet apart and wash or sanitize your hands frequently. Call the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic so we can help you living a healthy life.
That's 806-272-7531. Well, we want to say thank you so much here at Gillam Advertising. So we had some great friends step in and help us as both of our cars broke down recently. And as last Wednesday, our last one broke down, and we took it into Burton Service Center. But Stacy Connor, along with Abby Maines from First Baptist, along with David and Liz Tips, stepped in and helped us out, and we say thank you to them all so much. And of course, Burton Service Center rushed our car to get it fixed, so we picked it up right at 4:30 Friday so we could take it to the football game Friday night and cover the Muleshoe versus Sundown game. Thank you all so very much, Stacy and Abby and David and Liz Tips, along with Burton Service Center. Well, we shot this week a really good informational video up at the high school about their MHS Academic and Collegiate Academy. We talked with April Smith, the director, and Cindy Basir, the principal, along with Suzanne King and Coach Steve Butler, along with lots of the students that are enrolled in this Academic and Collegiate Academy. We will have a premiere of that video Friday night during the pregame and halftimes of the Muleshoe versus Lamesa football game. So look for that coming up this Friday night, September the 4th. In the future, we will do some more informational videos from the MISD along with some Sam Whalen and Coach Richards. So look for those to be released sporadically throughout this coming fall. But the first one will be this Friday night in the pregame and halftime shows at our live stream of the Muleshoe versus Lamesa football game, MuleshoeTV.com, about the MHS Academic and Collegiate Academy, a really good program that has started here at Muleshoe High School. On your prayer list today, please remember Gladys Black, also Dr. Bruce Purdy, as he's had some heart problems, been in and out of the hospital a couple times in Lubbock recently. Please keep Bruce on your prayer list today. Remember David and Liz Tips, as they've recently moved from Muleshoe to McKinney. Remember Mary Nell Bleeker and Bonnie Carpenter, Lucilla Flores, James Seagroves and Berta Combs, Joe and Leela Copley, Carolyn Johnson, who's suffering with some bad arthritis right now. Remember Ronnie Wilkerson, who's been in the hospital recently a couple of times. Ricky Diaz, Adeline Kirby. Please remember Paula Crowder on your prayer list today as she is not doing well in the hospital at Covenant in Lubbock. Remember Richard Cunningham and Jeremy Combs, Janetta Precure. Remember Virgie Hartline, Rhonda and Leela Sue King, Kelvin Johnson, Junior Davenport. Mr. and Mrs. Bill Johnson needs to be on your prayer list today. Clinton Rogers, Betty Ruth Wood, Missy Spratlin, Terry Byers, Sandy Noble, Vicki Birch, Margaret Berman, Robert Montgomery, Matthew Alicon, Stanley Wilson, Jacob Olivas, Jamila Clemens and Randy Norman, George and Diane Neiman need to be on your prayer list today. Remember Wanda Cockerham and Letha Wheeler, Margie Morgan, Peggy Wheeler, Juanita Sanchez, Charles Mayhew needs to be on your prayer list today. Remember those grieving the recent loss of a loved one, including the family of Donald Lee Powell, the family of Dodie Montour, the family of Tom Jinks of Lubbock, former longtime Muleshoe resident. Remember the family, please, of young Megan Kirkland on your prayer list today, the granddaughter of Sheila Stevenson of Muleshoe. Remember the family of Clifton Myers, the family of Gary Welch. Keep this family grieving on your prayer list today. Remember the family of Bobby Jack Markham and the family of Benito Alicon. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bake, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program, as well as all of our archived ones, free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith, a man who loved geese. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bayley County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bayley County Electric since 1939. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Glenn Gamble of Paris learned how to feed geese from his granddad.
Well, it all originated somewhere in the early 1920s when my grandfather, John C. Gamble, who farmed and had a ranch and farming operation out there, came in and discovered about a half a dozen wild geese on his pasture. My dad and his brothers wanted to go get the gun and shoot, but he wouldn't let them. Instead, he showed them some kindness and fed them. And they stayed there for a while and then started on south in their migration pattern. The next year, they came back and brought some of their friends with them. Each year, they'd come back and bring more friends.
Some years, 4,000 geese would visit the Gamble Refuge.
They would come in and light and just start falling in behind him as he walked around the field and tossed out the corn and the grain. All the feeding he did was in a small, about an acre and a half block of land right there by his house. The unique thing about him, they knew him. And those wild geese would let him walk within 2 and 3 feet of them with no fear at all. His love for the geese became well known, and during the 40s and the 50s, his place became a wildlife refuge for other animals. It was kind of a little small zoo, and it was kind of the end place to go on the weekend.
Glenn says his grandfather would treat wounded geese that had been shot by hunters. Other geese would deliver wounded birds to the refuge.
The geese would kind of get underneath that goose and with the movement of their wings support that goose to let that goose be able to glide from where they were shot onto the safety of Grandpa's place. I showed you a picture there a minute ago of him holding a goose.
The Gamble Refuge is 6 miles northwest of Paris. John Gamble died in 1961.
He was in the St. Joseph Hospital. I'm told that those people there heard and saw the geese that night circling the hospital.
Glenn Gamble of Paris. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.